Welcome to Spacecraft Guide, the channel that goes over the most iconic spacecraft in the world. In this issue of Spacecraft Guide, we're going to continue our work on the lunar lander's communication system, and specifically, we are going to work on a switch right over here for the S-band mode, the track mode switch. And this switch will affect this, the pitch antenna, and the yaw antenna indicator. And we'll show you how. But first, when you click on this switch, it takes you to the S-band track mode switch page. And you can see what this switch does is it selects the mode of the S-band steerable antenna. And again, we have the new video description right on this side here. In auto, the switch applies AC and DC power to steerable antenna electronics power supply. The antenna is able to track and receive the MSFN signal automatically. That's the signal from the Earth. And off, it interrupts the AC and DC power to steerable antenna electronics power supply. So basically freezes the antenna wherever it is. And in slew, it applies the AC and DC power to a steerable antenna electric power supply. The antenna is positioned with pitch and yaw control throughout the synchro transmitters. So, when we go to schematics and click on it, the schematics take us to the S-band equipment block diagram. Now, this switch is right here in the steerable antenna electronics. As you can see, it has the manual position switch that will tell you what degrees the pitch and yaw will be in, and it also has the AGC sample of the S-band receiver in use. Now that's the signal that comes in from just a little higher, from the antenna tracking AGC sample. That, as we described earlier, that's the signal that comes in here. So the signal is received. It goes through pre-amplifying. It gets a frequency cut off here, a very small frequency, and that is sent through the detector to see if you're getting a signal strong enough. And if it isn't, it comes back here into the gain control amplifier, moves the antenna a little bit because the signal comes into the AG tracking. It goes back into the steerable antenna, and the steerable antenna moves just a little bit to see if it can improve the signal strength. And if it does, then it keeps moving until that signal starts to fail a little bit, as detected here. And then that's where the antenna will stop, when it has the best signal strength right here that you can see. That's all for this week. If you would like to use this interactive virtual reality exhibit on the command module, the lunar module, and the surface of the moon, just go to our Patreon page, and the link will be down below.